This is Los Angeles, the second largest city in America. But did you know that LA has more nicknames than almost any other city in the United States? Some nicknames, like City of Angels, come from its original Spanish name. Back in 1781, when Spanish settlers founded this city, they named it El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de los Ángeles de Porciúncula, which translates to the town of Our Lady, the Queen of Angels of Porciúncula. Others, like La La Land, are often associated with the city's world-famous film industry. Over time, the name was shortened to just Los Angeles, or LA. But Los Angeles is more than just its name. How did this city become a global symbol of entertainment, culture, and endless sunshine? And what hidden stories lie beneath its glamorous surface? Stay tuned to find out. Did you know that some of the sand from Manhattan Beach was shipped all the way to Hawaii to help create the famous Waikiki Beach? In the early 1900s, this coastal town was beginning to take shape, quite literally. Developers flattened the rolling dunes to make way for homes, and some of that sand ended up across the Pacific, turning rocky shores into a tropical paradise. But Manhattan Beach isn't just a hidden gem. It's a place that has left its mark in more ways than one. Nestled in the South Bay of Los Angeles, it blends laid-back charm with California luxury, where golden sands meet sparkling waves. Long before surfers and sunbathers arrived, this land was home to the Tongva people, one of California's oldest Native American tribes. Archaeological discoveries nearby reveal traces of life here from over 7,000 years ago, a reminder that people have always been drawn to this beautiful stretch of coastline. Today, Manhattan Beach is known for its rich history, breathtaking ocean views, and a vibrant culture that makes it one of LA's most beloved beach towns. Now, before we move on to the next destination, here's a fun question for you. How many official districts does Los Angeles have? Comment on your answer below. There's a place where concrete waves roll just like the ocean, and gravity seems optional. That is Venice Beach Skate Park, where skateboarding isn't just a sport, It's a way of life. Between the golden sands of Venice Beach and the crashing waves of the Pacific, this skate park stands as a symbol of creativity, freedom, and the ever-evolving skateboarding culture. Before it was built in 2009, skaters turned the streets and abandoned pools of Venice into their playground, constantly pushing the limits of what was possible. As the sport gained popularity, the demand for a dedicated space became impossible to ignore. This skate park became the answer, a place where skaters of all levels could ride, experiment, and express themselves without boundaries. Some come here to land their first trick, others to master their craft, and many just to watch in awe. No matter the reason, one thing is certain. Venice Beach Skate Park is where skateboarding history is made. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Did you know that Santa Monica wasn't always a bustling beach city? It started as a quiet ranch in the 1800s, and before that, it was home to the indigenous Tongva people for thousands of years. The Tongva people lived here long before Spanish explorers arrived, calling this land home with villages near natural springs. In 1769, Spanish explorer Gaspar de Portola set foot in the area, marking the beginning of major changes. By the 1800s, this land became Rancho San Vicente y Santa Monica, a sprawling ranch owned by the Sepulveda family. In 1875, a businessman named John P. Jones saw its potential and, along with Arcadia Bandini de Stearns Baker, helped turn it into a thriving seaside city. By the early 1900s, the famous Santa Monica Pier was built, drawing visitors from all over. Today, Santa Monica is known for its stunning beaches, vibrant neighborhoods, and rich cultural history. If you're in Los Angeles and want to see the stars without leaving Earth, there's no better place than Griffith Observatory. Sitting high on Mount Hollywood, this iconic spot has some of the best views in the city. From here, you can see Downtown L.A., the Pacific Ocean, and even the famous Hollywood sign. But Griffith Observatory isn't just about the view, it's a gateway to the universe. Since 1935, it has helped millions of visitors explore space and science. The observatory was a gift from Griffith J. Griffith, who believed that everyone should have access to the wonders of the cosmos, completely free. During World War II, pilots trained here to navigate using the stars. And in the 1960s, Apollo astronauts prepared for their moon missions inside the planetarium. After a huge $93 million renovation in 2006, the observatory now has even more amazing exhibits, a planetarium, and a theater dedicated to space exploration. Is this stunning place on your travel list? Comment 1 if you've been there, or 2 if you're dreaming of going. Redondo Beach is a hidden gem on California's coast. Just a short drive from Los Angeles, this beach city has it all: history, adventure, and breathtaking sunsets. The heart of Redondo Beach is its famous horseshoe-shaped pier. Here, you can enjoy fresh seafood while watching the waves roll in. Feeling adventurous? Try surfing, kayaking, or even whale watching. The ocean here is full of excitement. But Redondo Beach isn't just about fun. It's also full of history. This land was once home to the Tongva people, who lived here over 7,000 years ago. Spanish settlers later arrived, and Redondo Beach became a key trading spot. The famous Salt Lake here was used for centuries. As the years passed, Redondo Beach grew into a vibrant city. In 1983, it even named the Goodyear blimp as its official bird. A place of nature, culture, and relaxation, Redondo Beach offers something special for everyone. We all know the Hollywood sign as a symbol of fame. But did you know it's also one of the most vandalized landmarks in America? Over the years, the sign has been changed in some pretty wild ways. In 1976, pranksters turned it into Hollyweed to celebrate a change in marijuana laws. In 1987, it became Hollywood for a Pope's visit. And in 1992, it was altered to Oil War as a protest against the Gulf War. But not all changes were intentional. In the 1970s, the sign fell into such bad shape that one of the letters completely collapsed. For a while, it actually read Hollywood D. That's when the city stepped in. With the help of celebrity donors like Hugh Hefner and Alice Cooper, the sign was completely rebuilt with steel, making it stronger than ever. Today, the Hollywood sign is protected by cameras, fences, and even motion sensors. So, if you try to sneak too close, don't be surprised if security shows up. Still, millions of people hike up the hills every year just to get a glimpse of this iconic landmark. Because no matter how much it changes, the Hollywood sign will always be a symbol of dreams and entertainment. From sunrise surfing to breathtaking sunsets, Malibu is a paradise for beach lovers and adventure seekers alike. Located just 30 miles from downtown Los Angeles, this stunning coastal city stretches 21 miles along the Pacific Ocean. Malibu isn't just about beaches. It's a gateway to nature, with scenic hiking trails and rich wildlife. There's so much to explore. The area was once home to the Chumash people, who called it Humaliwo, meaning where the surf sounds loudly. In the early 1900s, Malibu was a private ranch, fiercely protected by the Ringe family before opening to the public. The Pacific Coast Highway runs through Malibu, offering some of the most scenic drives in California. Surfers and locals call it the Boo, and it's famous for its laid-back vibes, celebrity homes, and legendary waves. At the end of the 19th century, only a few cattle ranchers and shepherds lived on the Palos Verdes Peninsula, which was mostly covered in native vegetation. In the early 1900s, the area thrived briefly as both a cattle ranch and a productive farming region. Japanese families cultivated crops like beans, peas, and tomatoes on the southern slopes, while the drier northern slopes were used for growing barley, hay, and grain. In 1913, Frank A. Vanderlip, president of the National Bank of New York, bought 16,000 acres of the peninsula with plans to create an elite residential community. However, his vision was delayed due to the Great Depression and World War II, though the area's beauty and appeal remained unchanged. Rancho Palos Verdes offers a secluded lifestyle with oceanfront views, scenic trails, and a strong equestrian presence, reducing the need for residents to leave the area. Despite efforts to prevent it, geological forces have caused multi-million-dollar homes on the Portuguese Bend Bluffs to experience structural instability in recent years. If Hollywood is where movies are made, then Universal Studios Hollywood is where you step inside them. This amazing place is both a real movie studio and a thrilling theme park in the Hollywood Hills. Hop on the studio tour and ride past real film sets, special effects, and maybe even catch a movie in the making. But Universal Studios wasn't always a theme park. It started as a film studio in 1915. Back then, visitors could watch silent films being made, cheering for their favorite stars. In 1964, Universal Studios Hollywood opened as a theme park, giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at real productions. This place is packed with cool shops, yummy restaurants, and even a theater for the ultimate movie experience. Our content comes from many sources. If you spot anything that seems off or have more to share, drop a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Beverly Hills is the city of luxury, stars, and endless charm. This glamorous destination sits right next to Los Angeles and West Hollywood, making it a must-visit spot in California. Beverly Hills is famous for its elegant lifestyle, stunning mansions, and of course, its A-list residents. One of the biggest attractions here is Rodeo Drive, a world-famous shopping street lined with top designer brands. Beyond the luxury, Beverly Hills has a rich history, dating back to its early days as Rancho Rodeo de las Aguas in the 1800s. Surprisingly, the city wasn't always about fame and fortune. It started as a farming community before becoming the glamorous hotspot we know today. For breathtaking views, check out the stunning hillside mansions where you can see some of the most expensive homes in the U.S. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity grabbing coffee at a local cafe. Beverly Hills is more than just luxury. It's a place full of stories, style, and unforgettable experiences. Hollywood Boulevard is one of the most famous streets in the world. This place is pure magic, filled with history, entertainment, and a little bit of movie star sparkle. Stretching through Hollywood, East Hollywood, and even Thai Town, this boulevard is the heartbeat of Los Angeles. The most iconic part, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Here, you can spot over 2,700 stars honoring legendary actors, musicians, and filmmakers. At the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and Highland Avenue, you'll find Ovation Hollywood, the home of the Dolby Theater where the Oscars take place. Keep walking and you'll see the legendary Chinese Theater. This place has hosted movie premieres for decades, and its forecourt holds the handprints of stars like Marilyn Monroe and John Wayne. The vibe here changes throughout the day. Mornings are peaceful, but by noon, street performers bring the boulevard to life. You might even see a real celebrity disguised as their own movie character. If you love movies, history, and a little bit of Hollywood magic, this is the place to be. What if I told you that one of Los Angeles' largest parks was once considered worthless? Hard to believe, right? Elysian Park is 600 acres of beauty that almost never existed. Back in 1886, this land was seen as nothing more than empty, useless space. But thanks to city engineer George Hansen, it became one of LA's greatest escapes. Over time, roads, trails, and lush greenery transformed it into the park we know today. But Elysian Park is more than just trees and hiking paths. It's a place full of history. Did you know that parts of this park were once swapped to build Dodger Stadium? And let's not forget the art. At Angel's Point, you'll find a bold metal sculpture by Peter Shire, offering a perfect view of the LA skyline. From peaceful groves to hidden trails, Elysian Park is a quiet retreat in the heart of the city. Calabasas, a city with history, nature, and a touch of Hollywood charm. Nestled between the Santa Monica and Santa Susana Mountains, Calabasas is a hidden gem just 30 miles from downtown Los Angeles. Its name comes from the Spanish word calabazas, meaning squashes, because the area was once full of wild gourds. Long before Hollywood stars moved in, this land was home to the Chumash and Tongva people for thousands of years. Spanish explorers passed through in the 1700s, and by 1795, Calabasas was known as a rancheria, a small settlement. One of its most famous landmarks, the Leonis Adobe, was built in 1844 and still stands today, giving us a glimpse into California's past. Calabasas officially became a city in 1991, making it one of the newest cities in Los Angeles County. It's surrounded by beautiful landscapes, with rolling hills and scenic views in every direction. The city enjoys a Mediterranean climate, meaning warm, dry summers and mild, wet winters, perfect for outdoor adventures. Glendale is a vibrant city nestled in the Verdugo Mountains, just 10 miles north of downtown Los Angeles. It's one of the largest cities in Los Angeles County, home to over 187,000 people. Surrounded by Burbank, Pasadena, and Los Angeles, Glendale is in a perfect spot for exploring Southern California. Long before skyscrapers and freeways, the Tongva people lived here for thousands of years. In the late 1700s, Spanish soldier José María Verdugo received a land grant and turned Glendale into a thriving ranch. Later, the land became part of Mexico, and then the United States after the Mexican-American War. By the late 1800s, the railroad brought new settlers, transforming Glendale into a growing town. In 1906, it officially became a city, and soon electric streetcars connected it to Los Angeles. Over time, Glendale became known for its beautiful architecture, historic theaters, and even an important early airport. Echo Park is a beautiful neighborhood just northwest of downtown Los Angeles. It's full of history, culture, and nature. Echo Park Lake is the heart of the neighborhood. People come here to ride swan boats and enjoy a peaceful walk. But this lake was once a drinking water reservoir. The name Echo Park comes from a fun fact. When the lake was built in 1892, workers heard their voices echo across the water. Long before Hollywood became the movie capital, Echo Park's Edendale was home to the first movie studios. Silent film stars like Charlie Chaplin made their first films right here. One of the most famous movie scenes, the first pie-in-the-face gag, was filmed at Keystone Studios in Echo Park. In 2013, the city spent $45 million to clean up and restore the lake, making it more beautiful than ever. The neighborhood has rolling hills and green spaces, offering great views of downtown L.A. Echo Park is a great place to experience a mix of history, creativity, and natural beauty in Los Angeles. Just minutes from the busy streets of Hollywood, there's a peaceful escape that many people don't know about: Hollywood Reservoir. Also called Lake Hollywood, this hidden lake sits in the Hollywood Hills, surrounded by the beautiful Santa Monica Mountains. It was built in 1924 as part of Los Angeles's water system, with a massive dam called the Mulholland Dam. The lake was once filled to the top, but after a big dam disaster in 1928, the water level was lowered for safety. Today, it still stores water, but it's also a great place for outdoor adventures. A paved trail circles the lake, making it perfect for a peaceful walk, a jog, or even a bike ride. Along the way, you'll get amazing views of the Hollywood sign and the surrounding mountains. Movie fans might recognize this spot. It's been featured in films like Earthquake, and even in the classic horror movie Halloween. The entrance is gated, but the Lake Hollywood Park nearby is open for visitors to relax and enjoy the view. Many locals come here to escape the noise of the city and soak in the fresh air. If you visit the University of California, Los Angeles, you cannot miss Royce Hall. This beautiful brick building has been the heart of the campus since 1929. Its twin towers make it one of the most famous landmarks at the university. Royce Hall was designed in the Lombard Romanesque style, inspired by old Italian buildings. It was originally used for classrooms, but is now a top spot for concerts and performances. The 1,800-seat auditorium was built for great speech acoustics, making it perfect for lectures and events. The hall is named after Josiah Royce, a California-born philosopher. If you look closely, you will see that its towers are similar to those of an ancient church in Milan, Italy. Over the years, this building has become a symbol of the university's history and culture. In 1994, an earthquake caused serious damage to Royce Hall. A massive $70.5 million renovation was needed to strengthen and restore it. Thanks to careful work, the hall is safer and stronger while keeping its historic charm. People come to Royce Hall to enjoy concerts, attend lectures, and admire its beauty. Imagine a place where the ocean sparkles under the California sun, sailboats glide across calm waters, and the salty breeze carries a sense of adventure. This is Marina del Rey. This charming seaside escape is home to North America's largest man-made small craft harbor, with around 5,000 boats dotting the blue horizon. You can paddleboard at sunrise, kayak through gentle waves, or set sail on a dreamy yacht cruise. The water is always calling. On land, bike along palm-lined paths, take a sunset stroll by the marina, or sit back and watch the boats drift by. Sea lions lounge on the docks, dolphins leap in the waves, and sometimes even a whale makes a surprise visit. Just minutes from Santa Monica and LAX, Marina del Rey feels like a peaceful retreat, yet it's right next to the heart of Los Angeles. This is a perfect blend of nature, relaxation, and adventure, with waterfront dining, cozy hotels, and endless ocean views. Hollywood Hills is one of the most famous neighborhoods in Los Angeles. Perched high in the Santa Monica Mountains, this area offers breathtaking views of the city below. It is surrounded by iconic places like Universal City, Griffith Park, and Hollywood. The Hollywood Hills is also home to beautiful outdoor spots, including the Hollywood Reservoir and scenic hiking trails. If you love live music, you'll find the Hollywood Bowl here, one of the best concert venues in the world. And of course, the legendary Hollywood sign has been standing tall since 1923. The hills are filled with luxurious mansions, some belonging to Hollywood's biggest stars. A major highway, the 101 freeway, cuts through the area, making it a central spot for exploring Los Angeles. Beneath the surface, the hills are made of rock, sandstone, and soil, shaped over millions of years. The eastern side of the Hollywood Hills connects to Griffith Park, one of the largest urban parks in the country. This place is full of history, nature, and entertainment, making it a must-visit destination. A theme park like no other, floating above the ocean, powered by the sun, and packed with thrilling rides. Sounds unreal? This is Pacific Park, the only amusement park on a pier on the West Coast. Every year, millions of visitors come here for one-of-a-kind thrills, breathtaking ocean views, and classic boardwalk fun. From the iconic Pacific Wheel, the world's first solar-powered Ferris wheel, to a roller coaster that twists above the waves, there's no place quite like this. Pacific Park is home to 14 midway games, delicious over-the-ocean dining, and the perfect spot to soak in that Southern California sunshine. Plus, it's the only admission-free amusement park in Los Angeles, meaning anyone can come and enjoy the atmosphere. And if you think it looks familiar, you're right. Pacific Park has starred in over 500 movies, TV shows, and even video games like Grand Theft Auto 5. Come for the thrills, the views, or just a fun day by the sea. Pacific Park is a must-visit on the Santa Monica Pier. Pasadena is more than just a city. It's a hidden retreat just 10 miles from downtown Los Angeles. With stunning mountain views, historic charm, and endless sunshine, it's the perfect place to explore. Sitting at the base of the San Gabriel Mountains, Pasadena is best known for the famous Tournament of Roses Parade and the Rose Bowl football game. Founded in 1886, Pasadena started as a winter getaway for wealthy travelers from the East Coast. Many arrived by train, fell in love, and never left. The city was shaped by visionaries like railroad tycoon Henry Huntington and talented architects Charles and Henry Green. Even See's Candies, the beloved chocolate brand, was born here. And Julia Child, the chef who brought French cooking to America, was too. From peaceful gardens to incredible food and exciting culture, Pasadena is full of unforgettable experiences. Right in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, there's a small but historic park, Pershing Square. This place has been here since 1866, changing names and looks over the years. It was once a simple plaza, then a lush garden, and even a hotspot for concerts and festivals. After World War I, it was named after General John J. Pershing to honor his service. Today, Pershing Square is a lively spot with concerts in summer and an ice skating rink in winter. It's surrounded by historic buildings, making it a perfect place to take a break from the city rush. Did you know that Los Angeles wouldn't be the city it is today without a massive aqueduct system bringing water from hundreds of miles away? The Los Angeles Aqueduct, built in the early 1900s, brings water all the way from the Sierra Nevada mountains to keep the city running. Designed by engineer William Mulholland, this huge project changed the future of L.A., but not without controversy. The water that flowed into Los Angeles meant that Owens Valley, where the water came from, could no longer support farming. In 1926, the St. Francis Dam was built to store water in case of emergency. But 2 years later, disaster struck. The dam collapsed, causing one of the deadliest tragedies in California history and changing the way LA managed its water. Over time, the aqueduct sparked debates about water rights and environmental damage, especially around Mono Lake and nearby ecosystems. Despite its challenges, the aqueduct remains a key part of LA's water system, shaping the city as we know it today. The 110 highway is more than just a road. It's the lifeline of Los Angeles. Stretching from the port to downtown, it connects the heart of the city with the bustling waterfront. At dusk, headlights and taillights turn the freeway into a glowing river of motion. From above, the winding lanes and towering overpasses create a mesmerizing pattern. The 110 freeway is home to some of LA's busiest interchanges, like the iconic junction with the 10 freeway. Flying over downtown, you can see the city skyline rise beside the endless stream of cars. Even late at night, the freeway hums with energy, a symbol of LA's nonstop movement. The towering overpasses and curving ramps make it one of the most visually striking highways in the city. No matter the time of day, the 110 captures the rhythm and pulse of Los Angeles. there's a hidden paradise in Long Beach, where the ocean stays perfectly calm, kids play freely, and even boats can stop right at a cafe. This is Marine Park, better known as Mother's Beach. Unlike most beaches with crashing waves, Mother's Beach sits inside Alamitos Bay, where the water is always peaceful. That makes it the perfect spot for families with young kids to splash around safely. And it's not just the water that makes this place special. At the northern end, there's a playground packed with slides, swings, and climbing structures, just steps away from the sand. You can even park your kayak or paddleboard right at the pier in front. This beach isn't just for families. Many aquatic clubs train here too, from dragon boat teams to outrigger canoes. It's a place where the water brings people together. Hermosa Beach is a place where the ocean meets golden sand, and the sun shines almost all year. Ranked among the top 10 beaches by the Travel Channel, this seaside town is loved for its surf, beach volleyball, and laid-back vibe. Palm trees sway in the breeze, and the waves call out to surfers and swimmers alike. Between Manhattan Beach and Redondo Beach, this small community stretches just 15 blocks wide, but is packed with history and charm. Ocean breezes keep the air fresh, making it a perfect escape from the city heat. The Hermosa Beach Pier stands at the heart of it all, offering stunning views and great spots to eat. More than a century ago, this land was covered in rolling hills and farmland. In 1904, the first wooden pier was built, and just a few years later, a railway brought travelers straight to the coast. By 1907, it became an official city, growing into a lively beach town filled with festivals, music, and a strong community spirit. Soft sand, stunning sunsets, and endless ocean adventures. This is the magic of Hermosa Beach. Venice is one of the most unique places in Los Angeles, known for its beach, canals, and lively boardwalk. It was created in 1905 by Abbot Kinney, who wanted to bring a little piece of Italy to California. Back then, visitors could ride gondolas through the canals and enjoy an amusement pier filled with thrilling rides. The Venice Boardwalk is still a hotspot for entertainment, with street performers, artists, and vendors lining the path. Nearby, Muscle Beach is famous for its outdoor gym, where bodybuilders show off their strength. The Venice skate park and basketball courts also attract talented athletes from all over. Beyond the beach, Abbot Kinney Boulevard is a trendy street filled with shops, cafes, and art galleries. The Venice canals offer a peaceful escape, with charming bridges and colorful homes. As the sun sets, the beach becomes the perfect spot to relax and watch the sky turn shades of pink and orange. Pasadena City Hall is more than just a government building. It's a piece of history. Built in 1927, it blends Mediterranean and Spanish colonial styles, making it one of the most beautiful city halls in the U.S. It was designed as the centerpiece of Pasadena's Civic Center, standing 6 stories tall with a massive dome that reaches nearly 27 feet. Over the years, earthquakes and weather took a toll, causing deep cracks and structural damage. In 2004, the city began a major renovation, lifting the entire building off its foundation and adding earthquake-resistant technology. The project cost $117 million, but Pasadena wasn't willing to lose one of its most iconic landmarks. Pasadena City Hall has also been a Hollywood favorite, appearing in movies like A Walk in the Clouds and Rumor Has It. TV fans might recognize it as Pawnee's City Hall in Parks and Recreation, or from The Big Bang Theory. Ever dreamed of walking through a real-life movie set? What if I told you that an entire neighborhood in Los Angeles was built around the film industry? That is Studio City, where movies don't just play on screen, they shape the streets and history. This neighborhood got its name in 1927 when film producer Max Sennett built a massive studio here. That studio, now called Radford Studio Center, became the heart of early Hollywood filmmaking. Before the film industry arrived, this land was part of a huge Mexican land grant called Rancho X Mission San Fernando. Over the years, the area changed hands, from ranchers to real estate developers, until Hollywood's golden era transformed it into a filmmaker's paradise. Even today, you can walk through the streets and recognize spots from famous movies and TV shows. There's something about Los Angeles that feels larger than life. Every street hums with energy. Every sunset paints a masterpiece, and every neighborhood tells a different story. From the stars on Hollywood Boulevard to the hidden murals, there's always something waiting to be discovered. The sound of music, the scent of street food, the glow of city lights. Los Angeles doesn't just surround you, it pulls you in. And just when you think you've seen it all, you realize this city is endless. But for now, that's where we leave it. Until next time.